Hello, Divine Sunshiners. This is Divine Sunshine. I am coming to you with another client reading. This one is for Twin Flames reading. So I am going to just jump right on into it. I'll give you information about how you can do a reading through me at the end of the reading, because I want to give this one all my full attention and all of my time. Okay, so first thing I'm going to start off with, we have both of them being represented here, the Queen of Earth and the King of Earth, because of their signs. I'm going to start off with my Angel Tarot cards first. I'm going to ask what is in the Divine Feminine's mind. Clear. Okay, I have 3. That's in the mind. Start with the mind. Then the heart. What is in the heart of the Divine Feminine with the masculine? Okay, start right there. That came right away. Okay, what is in the mindset of the Divine Masculine? Okay. Yes, hold on a second. The next question. What is the Divine Masculine's heart space for the Divine Feminine? Whoa. Okay. All right. All right. Mind and heart. Let's start off with what is in the heart's, what is in the mind space of the Divine Feminine. Okay, so right now we had 3 cards jumped out. King of Water, King of Earth, 6 of Airs. Okay, so let's tackle the King of Water. It's a trustworthy, compassionate, respected, cultured. Open your heart and mind to those around you. Trustworthy, heartfelt advice, charity work. Okay, so right now, what's in the heart's, what's in the mind space of the Divine Feminine is that she's really feeling trustworthy, compassionate, and respected and cultured with this. But it's a lot of emotions, a lot of things is going on in this relationship here. Almost look like it's like a smorgasbord or hodgepodge of things, but it's a school of fish also. So right now she's gaining some knowledge through this. Her masculine, Divine Masculine, is really in the center of attention of emotions right now that's going on with her. This is really at the forefront of her emotions when it comes to this, and her thinking. It's like what she could think about. But right now it's just like it's a lot of not confusion, but it's a lot of things going on. A lot of things going on in different directions. We can see, and it might be because there's a lot of things going on with this Divine Masculine as well, that's going on. A lot of communication is an issue right here, because I see a lot of blue, which is the throat chakra. Some things is happening here with the solar plexus, which is a lot of power, standing in his power. Rootedness in the situation. It's a little red there. But right now, it's just, right now his arms is crossed. So to me, when you got your arms crossed with that, you're kind of shielding yourself. from things. So that's what I'm picking up from this. He's really shielding himself. It's like he's not getting too close. It's just like person like holding himself tight. That is what she's seeing him as. That's in her mind when she sees the divine masculine. For this also, Earth, 6 of air, I'm sorry, things are looking up, the end of the difficult situation, taking the trip. On this journey, she's staying pretty positive about some things in spite of. However, I'm seeing in the background is some other influences. I don't know if this is kind of illusions that are going on. I see two things on one side, one against another. Interesting. It could be two forces, two things here against another here, or this could be conflict. 6 air is conflict. So I'm seeing two, like togetherness or the choice of being alone. Right here in the center of it is she's taking a journey in her mind. She's really thinking about the next level, where she's going to, as far as in this twin flame journey. Things are looking up. Again, she's trying to keep optimistic, but it's a difficult situation going on because it looks like you got two options there. And I see this circle here, cycle. So it's greenery here as far as the heart. Some matters of the heart is going on. Something about communication, because I see here also a boat that's kind of blue and green. So it's communications and heart. Also, we seeing some trees here, but they're very thin. You got one here that's kind of deeply rooted. So trying to get some really understanding, some deep-rooted understanding about this, some knowledge, 3D about the situation. But then you got something thin here. So something is not quite knowing knowledge about the whole situation that's here, that's going on. So that's 6 of air. And then the king of earth, generous, professional, responsible, practical, a successful time, confidently accept opportunities you offer, the Midas touch. Okay, so right now in her mind, as far as divine masculine, she's confident still about the times that's going on in the future. I see it kind of like a rainbow, things going on, the Midas touch, that everything that you touch goes to gold. So in her mind space, it's saying professional, responsible, and practical. This person is a practical person. She thinks of herself very generous. That's in her mind space. Responsible. I'm going to get a little bit more clarification on this, but again here, it's the masculine is here, is in the forefront of her thinking as well. He's got wings here, but the Midas touch. But the Midas was kind of a little kind of foolery too. If I remember the story about the Midas touch, he touched everything and did the wrong thing until one day he touched his daughter. And because he touched his daughter, he was a foolish thing that he wanted everything gold. And until he did that thing and he messed up something that was precious to him, that is when he asked for that gift to be taken away. If I remember teaching that to my class and that correctly, that was that. So that's what I'm picking up. I mean, it's saying generous, but at the same time, I'm picking up, she's looking in her mind space that, it's some foolery going on. Something is not really some immaturity a little bit. Just really saying you kind of messing up a good thing. And I'm hoping that it doesn't get to the point that it is that you mess up a good thing by looking at other things, other sources, instead of looking at what you definitely want. So that's when I see that Midas touch. That's a little kind of alarming because I remember that story well. Trying to get also trying to get some more knowledge about it. A lot of heart chakras, so communication, but it's a transformation here. And even in the story with the Midas touch, that he did learn through transformation. Once he lost something that he really loved, then he said, okay, you know what? I don't want the gift anymore. Please take it away. Okay. So, you kind of think of that. I'm picking that up too. That maybe also with this twin, flame journey, in some ways he might be wishing that the burden of being in a relationship is a little too much to bear. And I'm thinking that's coming from him, and that's what she's thinking about. Something about the conflict of being too much. Okay, in the heart space, what does she feel? On 10 of water, contented and rewarding family life. Your emotional and material needs are met. Trustworthy relationships. Okay, so right now in her heart space, she sees this possibility for him that we could have a family, that her emotions can be set through this divine twin, material things can also come, and that it could be a trustworthy relationship if we can get past all this stuff. So right here you see this boy here float. Again, this is to me when I see young people in there. Somebody is immature, somebody is younger in here, and it's showing here with the boy up afloat. I'm seeing two women. Interesting. That's here at the surface. I mean, underneath the surface of it all. And it's emotional. Something is taking a lot of. He's staying above water, but he's not too much getting into what's going on between these two ladies here, which is very interesting. Again, school of fish, life, knowledge, other people, other things kind of influencing there. Lot of communication issues. That's got to go with emotional things here. However, and it looks like somebody's kind of in the background, kind of drowning. It looks kind of really ghostly back there in the back. So for that one, so that is, let me look that one up a little bit. Get a little clarification. 10 of water. Here we go, real quick. I want to make sure. 10 of water. You have a content, additional, happy marriage, security, positive, maturity, security, taking care of family members. Okay. Your relationship with your family and friends are genuine peace, joy, and unconditional love surrounding you. Great harmony among those around you. Your relationships are strong and trustworthy. You feel blessed and loved. Your needs, both material and emotional, are all met. However, when she's talking about this, because I know a little background about it, it's a family issue. And it looks like, again, I'm seeing two ladies. This one looks younger than this one. Okay, so that could be mother influence or whatever. However, there's a cup. There's several cups here underneath. So that is emotions, love that are there. So it's you really can. The 10 is really almost just really completion as well. But at the same time, something he's above and these two are left to battle, and this is what I'm seeing within this reading. Also, here we go. For him, the divine masculine, 9 of air, expecting the worst, self-fulfilling prophecies, sleepless nights. So right now in his mind space, he's expecting the worst with this. 9 of air is definitely conflict, self-fulfilling prophecies, sleepless nights. He's not really sleeping well about all this this going on around him. He's left up many nights. Things, matters of the heart. Things of a little bit of yellow here of power, of control that he's having some issues with. A lot of thin trees here, which lets me know that he doesn't have a real full grasp about what is going on. It's almost like grasping at straws, but I don't really know how to handle the conflict or the situation that's going on around me, and that's why I'm up many a nights. Okay, 2 of air. Being unable or unwilling to make a decision. That kind of goes with what I say is stalemate, pretending there is no problem. And so it's a lock in the horns between the feminine and the masculine. They're not getting any headway. Due to this is again intimacy issues. They're not rooted into with him when his heart space is not rooted into it. Intimate issues as far as in the heart, not being rooted in it. That's the red. Going on, and he's got a little bit of some heart issues, heart chakra issues as well. Okay, so that is what I'm picking up for that one. Let me see, what does the divine feminine wants to say to the divine masculine. What does the divine masculine want to say to divine feminine real quick, and then I'll get into the questions. Clear. Okay. Oh, gifting. Okay, and I did want to come out, and I let that one come out too. Okay, that's what she wants to say to him. I'm sorry. And what did I got so happy seeing that one? And what does the divine masculine want to say to the feminine? Okay. All right. So right now, the divine feminine wants to say to the divine masculine, free yourself and getting to know each other. Okay. So if he frees himself from whatever these influences, which I'm seeing two women down here while he's safe and secure above water, while they're down here battling it out, she's saying free yourself from whatever the thing that is going on. And from what I understand, the little background information, there is a conflict between the mother and herself, the divine feminine. From this is saying, if you free yourself from this influence that you're having with your mother, it's time to take back control of your life. Get from underneath the control of your mother's influence. Okay, so she's saying free yourself. When you do that, we'll be able to get to know each other. Excuse me. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So if you can get that chance to be able to communicate with each other, that will happen. Okay. However, on his end, he is saying, I need separation. Okay. Now, this can go two ways. Separation from the mother influence, or it can be separation from the situation, because from this, what I'm picking up from him, it's a lot of anxiety from here, and he just really doesn't know which way to turn. It's so many, you can say horses, so many options, or because they're unicorns, there's so many illusions that's around me and surrounding me, I do not know which way to turn. And that's why I am staying up all night, because of the small root trees here. I don't have the knowledge. I'm not getting enough information to know what's the next step to make. And so that's why we're at a stalemate. Okay, so time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So it's already separation, but at the same time, like I said, this could read two ways. Separation from the mother, or really he just needs separation because he's getting very overwhelmed by the situation with the mother, and he's getting overwhelmed with the situation himself, just thinking, and he does not have the tools or knowing what's the next step for him to go. Okay, so let me go on to the next thing. You had some questions. what are the positions of feelings towards me now and his or hers in the 3D after this happened. Well, I already kind of semi told you about that. Right now he's getting overwhelmed by the whole situation. He really doesn't know which way to turn. Your position is that you wish that he would free himself, and if you get to know each other, this relationship could go on to the next level. Like you saying, I see family, I see life, I see emotional material needs, and this could be a really trustworthy relationship. However, this is going on. So let me look on to, is he is he under some sort of physical threat, manipulation by her if we come in contact again? Okay, let me ask the cards. Let me try this one and I'll clarify what numerology is there. Let me look for another one just in case. Okay, you got the Page of Earth and the Page of Air. There is a conflict. If you all do come back again, there is some challenging information, delays or change to plans, truth delivered without tact. Okay, so that last one jumps off the page for me. Truth would deliver without tact. She's going to give you a piece of her mind and her truth, and it's not going to be a nice one if it does. So if she's manipulating him, I don't know. In her way, she feels that she's telling the truth. From my understanding, from what I asked, was he an only child? Of course, you know, and she seemed to have had him at a young age. She is, I pick up from her that she's kind of like the center of the universe, and you know how those kind of relationships between mother and son, especially if you're only child, they're extremely protective of their children. Even I'm an only child, and my mother is the same way, very protective. She's giving everybody the third eye check, looking at them. Okay, what's your intentions? Okay, nope, not good. Next, you know, and say, okay, wait a second, I got to have somebody if I'm going to be by myself. So with that, she's going to give you a peace of mind, and it's not, you're going to have a real strong armor like I see in this picture here with the sword, that she's going to really come very tough with you when you come. You got the wolf, so you're going to have to kind of be control of I see the wolf here. You got to be in control of that ego. Not to say, okay, yeah, you coming to me. Okay, let me give you a peace of mind. First of all, you shouldn't be doing X, Y, and Z. Okay, can't do this. I see the line here, but you got to have courage to, and you got to stand up to her, because she's going to try to come. I see a sword here, so she's really going to come with a lot of issues. You've got to not be impulsive. Part of her is curious about you. She's like, you know, what is it about this connection between you and my son? That if she can get past that curiosity, she might even on the inside may like you and dislike, maybe like you on the under. You know how some people, because they're so driven, although you don't like them that much, but you say something about you, I kind of semi-respect you. That's what I'm picking up with her. But on the outside, she's not going to give you that kind of appearance with that. I see again, it's some illusion. There go the unicorn in the back. It's the illusion about whatever things that she's feeling about you. But then it's wings. You're going to propel to the next level for this. So it is a change. But changes in plans, yes. But it's going to be some challenging information, and it depends on how you handle it when it happens. It's going to make a big difference. Her influences, good news about financial. Okay, so it's some financial issues here. It says right here, that jumps off the page for me when I look at this page of Earth. Earth is some material issues. There's a lot of material issues that's in this relationship. She's looking at it. Is he dependable in this? Or are you dependable? Because this is a feminine here. So she's looking at you like, I'm seeing some not development here. Fairy tale kind of issues that she's looking at you as. You're not very, especially these wings are transparent. Every time when I see this, it's like we're not all the way there, but you have transformed, you have changed. Really, you've been through some things that had created you to transform and had a butterfly kind of sense in your spirit with that. But and scholarly, so she sees you as very kind of smart. You are smart, pretty educated. She sees that, but the finances is an issue. Finances is an issue, and there go that word challenge again. Maybe in some way she might look at you and see that you might need to look at somebody more challenging. You'd like somebody more on your level than looking at her son. That's what I'm looking at, a new area of study. Maybe she looks at you and say, okay, I think maybe you should look in other directions because I don't think that my son in some ways not the one. And the same thing like my mother said, your parents know your children better than you do. And so in some ways she's saying, I don't know about this. I don't think that you all are equally matched. I don't think that he might be a challenge for you or vice versa. It's you, because this is the one. It's something about you that she just don't seem like you all are both on that same level. Some things you got to stand in your power with her. Make sure you elevate with her. I see kind of shy, a little bit kind of where I guess she looks at you kind of like a little bit. So you're going to have to bring out that lioness that's back here, kind of energy for that. How is he going to break free? Okay, let's ask the romance angels again. How is he going to break free? How is he going to become independent? You got two questions. You get one. How is he going to become independent and stand on his own? What is the key to that? Okay, very good. The key to that is that he's got to believe that he deserves love. Okay, and in some ways you're going to have to be the guiding light for this. And what I mean for is because we know that with the divine feminine's energy, she is really the driving force to pull that divine masculine. So that means you got to do that inner work. You got to do that spirituality. To do whatever it is, go to Reiki, yoga, all those kind of inner things to kind of deal with that, because I pick up anxiety from you, a lot of anxiousness, to calm all that jumpy energy that you have, to bring that into alignment, get your chakras together, those things there. So you can aim. So you're the one that's going to aim. You're going to be like the target, like the store, target. You're going to lead the relationship, put it in the direction that it has to go, because your energy is going to pull him. So he'll start to believe that he does deserve love. Okay, it's going to go against everything else. Every time when I see this card, this means going against the mainstream. So you're going to go against what his mom says. You might go against some of your own beliefs on spirituality as far as to what you know. But that is what you're going to have to do in order to get this going. You got some mountains back there in the background. See a new day of dawning. So, but you got your angels and your spiritual guides to help you along the way as you do this. But this tells me here, this card here says you're going to be the one to prepare the relationship forward, not him, because he shows through all these cards he don't know what to do. I mean, these trees in the background, he don't even have the knowledge. He has some. He's like, to me, he's just like throwing knowledge everywhere. I'm getting a little piece here, a little piece there, here, there, but together that don't help me put the whole pieces of the puzzle to know what is this relationship here. And he does not know, and with the influence with the mother, that's not helping her, because I'm sure she's putting things in his ear that, you know, I don't know about her. I don't think she's up to your stand. I think she's a little bit too much for you. She's too much of a challenge for you. I think you need to find some new area. Your finances is an issue. It says it there. And right now, it's just an issue right there. You might even think you're too smart for him. Okay. What's the next one question you have? Okay. After New Year's, you heard a message, dream stay. How is her health? Something about her health. Okay, let's see. Let's ask the numerology to see if they can give me that. If not, I'll go to... Woohoo! Jumper. Likes it. Okay. 4. Groundedness. Perseverance. Okay, and you said mother got bad health issues. If she does have, and this is green, and green could be health and healing, heart chakra, it could be issue with the heart, if it is. But if that is, and we got the 4, which is groundedness, if she's like my mom or anybody, you know, they pretty much take a licking and keep on ticking. She's not going to let you know she's fighting it. She might be hiding the bad health issues that she's having with it. Whatever it is, it might be heart related, because it's the green and this jumped out for that. But she's persevering. Perseverance really comes from the heart. You know, that's the one that drives you. Say, come on, we can do it, because it's a matter of the heart. Pumping, maybe that might be it, since I'm making that kind of gesture, pumping. So if it is, it might be hard right now, but she's persevering. You wouldn't know it. She wouldn't let him know it, what's going on. So that's what I'm picking up. Okay, so whatever it is, it might be matters of the heart. Okay. And then also seeing this, although this is not yours, healing for the past. So healing, that jumps off from me. So right now she's healing from it. If that was then, she's healing from it now. That is it. Okay. Let me, next thing, I gave you overall what he wants to say, what you want to say. I want to get something for messages from the guides. Okay. Clear. Okay, what is their advice that the message, the guides want you to get? Okay. Okay, I'll take this, and I know why. Okay, even though he wants separation, and it might feel like a death, and it might occur, it has occurred already, it's an illusion. We know that, and there's illusions all around here, especially with the unicorns, that this is just something for us as self-discovery and separation, for us to learn more. And like I said before, you're going to be the driving force for the relationship. You really are. You've got to do some inner work to get yourself together so that you can propel him, because the more you grasp for him and want him, the more we know he rejects and goes the other direction. But if, even though it might feel it's over, like it's no way to revive you, it's like the mom is against me, he doesn't know what to do, it is just an illusion. Your messengers and your guides want you to know that it's just an illusion. Okay. Universe have your back. Clear. Let's see what the universe has for this union. Very good. Love it. My happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith in the universe. So, right now, for all these steady unreadiness on his side, you got to remember that you deserve love and he deserves love. That's on both ends. However, again, your faith is going to determine the direction that this relationship is going to go in. And again, it's going to go up against green. It's going to go, you're going to meet adversity against what she thinks should go, the way he thinks it should go. And within yourself, some doubt, some other issues that you have, negative thoughts. But you've got to have a steady aim and target as to what you want. Okay, and your happiness, again, is a direct reflection of my level of faith in the universe. So if your energy level is low, that's going to determine how the relationship is going to go. Okay, that's that. Okay, and let me end with your love letter from your divine masculine to you. From Divine Love Letters, Bella Tinks. Which is, of course, I remember our bubble phase. It's not something that I could ever forget or ever anticipate even happening ever in my life. The magical feeling of being completely free to be completely who I am, to not have to put on a show or pretense, to not feel like I should be better in any way, to feel loved for being me, just little old me. And to feel that unconditional love and adoration was simply the best feeling I have ever experienced. And will forever cherish it and remember it every second of every day and dream about it every night. Don't ever think that I don't appreciate and love you and adore you and want to be with you every fiber of my being, 'cause I do. I absolutely freaking well do and will. So again, that's the letter that the number you chose, letter 33. That is his thing. So he really feels in his heart and mind that whatever time you all did had it sparked in inspiration with him to want this reunion, want this union. And right now he wants to be free from that letter that he wrote to you. And he's going to do it. Right now, like I said, death is only an illusion. It might look like if you want separation, but right now, I just pick up very strongly for him. It is just very overwhelming. He's got this mom. He's got his own thoughts. He's got you he's considering. And he does not have the resources or the knowledge as to how to get out of it right now. And he's just at a stalemate as far as this. So, again, his way out of it, you're the key. Do a target sign. Each time you see a target sign, think of it. I'm aiming, and I'm aiming for the bullseye. I know what I want. Have faith in it all. But again, just remember that my happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith in the universe. Okay? So that's what I seen. If you want any more information, contact me. As far as to go more in depth into your reading, we can do. Okay, so for mine, since I am uploading this to my Divine Sunshiners, if you would like a reading with me, please go to www.divinetwinsoul11.com, my website, to book a reading there. Again, I'm having a special $22 for 30 minutes. And for an hour, that is $40. I have an Instago account. If you would like to just have one question given to you, or you would like to do a phone call reading, a reading over the phone, you can contact me through Go Divine Twin Soul 11 on the Instago account. Again, we have already reached our 11th. This is my free reading to my 11th subscriber. The next one is the 22. When we hit the 22nd subscriber, I want you to contact me. Say, I am the 22nd subscriber. And then we'll take a free video reading like this one. Just give me the information and we'll take it from there. And I will give you more information as to how you would go about doing that. Okay, so again, I wish you the best on this reading. I know you could do it. I could feel it because you are really grounded and invested in this. You might have to just take a time out, really think, reflect. What is your plan of action? Again, do those things that you will work on yourself internally. Do some inward work, and you will draw your divine twin to you. Okay, so until then, keep elevated, keep inspired, be motivated, and I say I love you all that are watching, and namaste.